If you want to become a better Valorant player or want to learn how to come back from a massive round deficit, then you're in the right place. Keep watching. Even when your teammates are hot garbage, don't yell at them, because that's just going to make them play even worse. And although they are hot garbage, and there's nothing I'd rather do more than take them out back and throw them in the dumpster. Welcome to Inside the Mind of a Top Ranked Valorant Player. My name is AndySlaps, and today I'm going to be going through some of my own ranked games, breaking down what I did right, what I did wrong, and how you can improve to become the best Valorant player you can be. If you have not watched the last episode of this series, I strongly suggest you do. These videos will be coming out weekly due to the 10+ hours of time they take to create. Please comment down below your thoughts on the series and slap that like button if you want more of these videos. I have over 10,000 hours of first-person shooter experience, a bulk of which came from playing CSGO and A rank on ESEA, fracking in Global Elite, and dabbling in Open League. I have been slapping professional players since 2015 in a variety of titles and have fallen in love with strategy and in-game tactics to dismantle my enemies. Most recently, I was top 300 in the world on Apex Legends before quitting to come back to my favorite game type, 5v5 shooters. So grab your popcorn, maybe get a notepad, and let's dive right in so you can soak someone's panties when you say those long-awaited words. I achieved the highest rank in the game, Valorant. This pistol started off pretty good with Cypher getting a pick, Brimstone smoked everything off, and we started to get site control. However, it instantly turned around when the Viper got 2 quick headshots. I went for the trade, make that a 3rd headshot for Viper. My team did trade back 2 kills, but then the bomb planter got headshot, and then the Sage swung on our Sage and absolutely destroyed her.
All that happened there is the Viper just killed everyone, that's about it.
Although we could have won that round had the Viper been traded out, or a Phoenix flashed through the wall to kill the Viper, we are now on the 2nd round on full pistol, so we decided to do a mid push and hopefully make some magic happen.
That's not good.
One more peek mid.
No.
With one of our teammates dying off the bat and the enemy team being very aggressive with their utility, I decided to back up and hold the flank just in case they push from behind, and hopefully we get an extra kill. Well, there's no one on the flank, and what do we know so far? Well, we know that Sage is middle because she killed Cypher at the start, raised through her utility, and on my minimap I see Phoenix and Viper there, so there's a very strong chance A side is empty and I can get a bomb down, thus giving our team $1,500.
Yeah, he's got it. Nice rotate, Andy. So you get a bomb plan. Oh, did that bounce in?
Last player standing.
Fortunately, with the bomb plant, that's an extra $1,500 in our pockets, and we're all able to buy rifles and armor. The enemy team was very stupid to leave A site unattended on a save round, especially when they did not need to have 4 people mid. Always remember not to over-rotate, especially when you know the enemy team is not on a good buy. They did this and it gave us a free $1,500. Since it is first gun round, we're just going to play it slow and take mid control and wait for a pick. Sadly, they don't push early on, but we do get some of their utility used right off the bat. And with this, we are able to take mid control and push into B.
Phoenix got the orb and left.
Let's go, B. Take B heaven.
You wall that? Defense? Alrighty.
I do get the first pick in B Heaven, which is awesome for our team. However, it is no longer a pick because our Brimstone pushes B main and loses the 1v1 to Cypher. My Cypher tries to get the trade kill but whiffs a whole entire clip on him, thus getting me killed and then Cypher himself. So the enemy Cypher got 3 easy frags, which could have been avoided had the Brimstone waited for us to push B Heaven. We distracted the enemy Cypher, he would have got the pick, we would have had site control and probably won this round. If you are ever the lurker when pushing onto a site or you are separated from your team, wait for your team to make a lot of noise and distract the enemy before you push. This will give you an opportunity to shoot the enemy in the back and get some easy free kills. If you take that 1v1 early and you lose, you are actively throwing the round and making it a lot harder on your teammates to clutch up. Case in point, despite Monato's best efforts and his 2 kills, it is now an 0-3 scoreline.
Bruh.
Since we've lost 3 rounds in a row, we are now getting 2900 per round, which allows us to buy pistol armor and or like a stinger and armor, which that is what I buy. And since we know that their A site doesn't have a whole lot of utility to stop us besides the Viper wall, we decided to charge A as together as a team and start slapping.
Alright, let's go, site. Push site together. Oh, I'm going up top. Oh, bomb?
After we got the initial pick on the Phoenix, I was going to go into Heaven and take Heaven control to kill the rotators. However, I realized I had bomb, so I instantly turned around and went straight for the bomb plant because we had site control.
Viper dead.
Let's go.
Since we now have site control, I decided to plan on this corner. I don't plan out in the open because I'm not sure if they've already rotated to Heaven since I wasn't able to get that Heaven control. I'm not going to plant behind the blue box just because that is so annoying to have to spam through if the enemy gets on the bomb. I plan it here because it is easily accessible from a short and is also easily accessible from elbow, so ideally this is where you want to plant for most of the times that you get the bomb down on this site.
Heaven, Sage, and Ray.
2 heaven.
Nothing heaven.
That's how I ran.
So I did hear people screams, this is why I pushed up and threw a grenade in that corner and secured that kill. If you notice, since I knew there were people in Heaven, I'm not exposing myself at all. Although they do shoot at me, they don't hit me whatsoever, and I back up as soon as I get the trade instead of taking that 1v1, which I will probably end up losing. Because right now, all I'm trying to do is play time, wait for them to push me because they have to defuse the bomb, I do not. So all I'm doing is delaying as much as possible and waiting for this bomb to explode.
There's Vandal at the top of A round. Yeah, that's not worth it. Oh, she dropped it. She grabbed a Spectre.
Aha! Got it.
You get the Vandal, nice.
With our first run on the board, the morale of the team is back and we have weapons, so we decided to do the same thing that we just did in order to get another round on the board.
One on site.
You're on your own.
One on site. One more below heaven. Nice.
Killed her.
Sage, you got bomb.
God.
So what do we know so far? We know Raze is on the flank, and then Cypher and Sage are in Heaven, and my teammates are on site. Bomb is planted, so I'm just trying to play time and kill anyone that pushes me. Sadly, no one does end up pushing me. My teammate gets a kill, but they are on bomb pretty quickly. And I try to peek out and kill it with the RPG, but since bomb is planted behind blue, it is very hard to hit that shot, even if I was standing still. So had they planted the bomb where I planted it last round, it might have been a lot easier for me to clutch and we would have won the round. However, there was a chance for me, had I pushed more aggressively, to kill that person and get them off bomb and win the round. Sadly, I was unable to do that. Since we had gone towards A twice in a row now, we decided to fake going A again to get a rotate off and then commit towards middle and B.
Cypher's probably on site somewhere. You're by yourself mid.
Yeah, one Heaven and one ropes.
Careful with this tripwires.
Although I do hear people in B Heaven, I'm still waiting for the person ropes to push me since they already used the wall and I heard them earlier on. So I'm just going to hold my position and not give away my location until this person pushes me. After realizing the flank was never coming because I had scared them away with my grenade, I realized they'd all be in B Heaven. This is when I turn on the slaps and I start murdering everyone.
God, they're all on Dude.
After winning this round, we'd effectively reset their economy, so we knew they wouldn't be on a super strong buy, which is why we weren't too afraid to take A together as a team to secure another round.
Nice, just go A. Raze is mid, Cypher C, that means only Viper on A.
Although we know they don't have the best economy, I'm still going to use my utility and take my time to clear out all these corners so I don't die in a cheesy way, thus giving them my Vandal for free.
One enemy remaining.
If you've enjoyed this video so far, or you enjoyed the series, please be sure to slap that like and that subscribe button right now. Now let's get right back to when shit hit the fan and we threw the rest of the half. The plan for this round was to smoke off ropes and take aggressive control towards B and split heaven. Sadly, instead of throwing their utility in their usual spots, they threw it up close, and Phoenix ult was basically useless, and we had to delay our push.
We can push B easily like this.
I'm smoking heaven. I mean,
Let's go.
ropes.
Heaven. Heaven, get that trade. Nice. Go.
One more.
Ram, you got bomb.
Yeah. Planning default.
I knew the enemy Sage was coming into heaven with an op, so I wanted to get out of this as quickly as possible because I knew that someone would be coming towards ropes. I saw the Phoenix shoulder, so I started to spray quickly. I ended up choking, and now the game is back into a 3v3 situation.
I got you, CT.
They rezzed.
Although I shouldn't have lost that duel, this still is a very easy round to win. All Cypher has to do is stay in this corner and not die from CT because no one will be able to trade it. Sadly, he pushes up and gets shot in the back, and like I said, no one can trade it.
Yeah, dude, you had to stay in the corner.
Yeah, no. It's just that I was getting worried about having.
Not only did the enemy Viper kill our Cypher, she also killed the person on site, leaving Brimstone in a 1v4 situation. He does the smart thing and waits for them to tap the bomb before ulting it to delay it as long as possible, but at the end of the day, there's nothing he can do to win this round, and we end up losing. I don't want to make this a 30-minute video, but long story short, we lost every single round for the rest of the half. Pretty much every single round, 2 or 3 of our teammates would die, I'd get a kill or 2, and then I would die, with the exception of the final round where I got opped middle, and then everyone just died.
Alright, well, he's got to win out.
No matter what the scoreline is, you can always come back from a deficit. In this case, it is 3-9, and the enemy team is better than most of our team in general. I've won a lot of my aim duels for most of the game, but I only dropped 11 kills in the first half. If I'm going to win this, I'm going to have to drop upwards of 30 to 40 kills.
Did you hear him push up the swallow down?
Yeah, they're coming to you.
With the enemy team's early aggression, I know that if I stay where I am, I'm going to die, so I back up to site very quickly and I try to stay alive as long as possible. I am able to get a kill with a grenade, but I am quickly traded out by the Phoenix on site, and now it is up for my team to clutch probably the most important round of the whole game.
Hit 60. He's on site now. Phoenix on site.
Spike planted.
On site.
Phoenix up. Oh, is
On site. Name on site.
Oh my goodness! If you were ever stuck in a situation like this, always play with your teammate, or at least in an area where you can trade the kill. In this situation, Cypher went elbow, took on a 1v2 and lost, and then Sage was stuck in a 1v2, at which she also lost. Had they played together and done the smart thing, it might not be a 3-10 half. I wanted to force up a bye this round and try to win it since it's 3-10 and we're basically screwed. However, most of my team decided not to force and instead save, so I decided to save with them. That way we could all have rifles in the next round. Sometimes, even if your teammates are making stupid decisions, you gotta back them up, that way you can win. As you can see, as I push up sewers, Cypher places down a tripwire. Now I could destroy this tripwire and push it and give away my location and probably end up dying, or I can wait and see if they're going to come this way thinking they're safe and try to squeeze out a free kill in a round that we should definitely lose. My patience paid off and I was able to kill Phoenix, and now I want to get his gun. Sadly, there's still a tripwire and they're probably going to push. So what I do is I throw a grenade to delay the push, shoot the tripwire, and I wait a second for the grenade to go off so I don't kill myself. I get his gun, I back up, and I get the hell out of there, keeping the man advantage alive, and now although I have low health, I do have a weapon.
30 seconds. They're going to have to commit to whatever site you see him at.
Like I just said, the attacking team only has 30 seconds left, so more than likely whatever site they appear at, they're going to have to commit to and plant the bomb there. I'm just holding passive, I have no health, I'm just waiting for them to come here, and I'm just going to shoot them in the back and try to delay that plant and win this round.
Good Andy.
Who needs health, bro, when you have a fat...
Bruh.
As you can see, a little bit of patience goes a really long way. Had I shot that tripwire, I probably wouldn't have killed the Phoenix, wouldn't have got that Bulldog, and would have been able to secure the round by wiping 60% of the team. Now with that out of the way, now we got rifles, and it is time for me to shine, and it is time for the comeback to begin. Similarly to the pistol round, I push up through sewers again, I get a kill, and I get the hell out of there, giving our team the 4v5 man advantage that we need. Although they're on a save, I'm not going to get greedy and throw this round away because we cannot afford to lose any rounds.
Then you got a free pick.
Yeah, he was looking at you.
Market, one market side. Yo, stay middle.
Yeah, I'm mid. She come to you? I hit her 3 times. Oh my god, 140 to Viper. 140 Viper.
One enemy remaining.
Bro, I'm low. She
Viper's
lost that
lit.
market, bro.
10 HP.
Quick, quick, quick.
I can't, dude. I have 15
Peek him
health.
so he can heal you. He can heal you.
Although the middle of that round was a little bit dicey, I was able to secure 3 kills and secure the round yet again. Now I'm going to keep pushing towards A until I get punished because so far it has worked out a lot and it has gotten me 6 kills and 2 rounds.
You need your ult. I'll watch you. Oh, nice, dude.
I was not 100% sure if someone was back there or not, so I decided to nade it and make them either choose to peek me and take the duel or die to my grenade. He decides to peek me and he loses the duel, and it is now a 4v5 situation, and because of this I tell my Phoenix to go help my team middle, and I'm just going to hold A per usual. Since I have pushed the last 2 rounds, I am sure that they are somewhat weary of the sewer push, so I'm going to play a lot more passive this time and not push in, just in case someone is holding the flank, and I only push up when I hear Minato call.
He's in sewers, he's lit. It's the Cypher. He's right outside sewers. I don't know if he's dropping.
30 seconds left.
1
Yo,
HP
sitting
market.
left.
Shortly after me not being able to confirm that kill on Viper, one of our teammates dies, leaving our teammate in a 1v3 that he cannot physically win, so then he goes for the save.
Dude, see what I mean? I have to get a 3k, dude. I killed 2 people and hit one for 145. I literally have 7 times the kills of one of our players.
Despite my best efforts and me killing 2 people on the enemy team and leaving one of the enemies on 5 HP, no one on my team can get a kill. So I tell Minato as soon as I take A control, please just go middle and help these boosted so maybe we can get around. Okay, I'm not actually that mad. But here's another huge tip in ranked. Even when your teammates are hot garbage, don't yell at them, because that's just going to make them play even worse. And although they are hot garbage and there's nothing I'd rather do more than take them out back and throw them in the dumpster, they are my garbage because they're on my team. And although they are horrible, I'm going to try my best and be as positive as possible and just carry my way to the top no matter what.
Nice shot.
Just like the previous 3 rounds, I get the first kill and it is now a 4v5 situation. And although I want to push sewers, I'm not going to do that just yet because they are expecting that considering I've done it every round. So I'm just going to hold outside of here and kill anyone that comes over here. That way my teammates can worry about the other side of the map.
Viper's back there,
They
dude.
both got ult.
With 2 more kills coming in our favor, I decide to get a little bit more aggressive and push into their spawn. I'm expecting them to be playing around here due to the previous callouts that they were hanging around middle and outside of B.
One enemy remaining.
She might have got it.
No, not unless you went sewers. If you
No, she
notice.
didn't. Nothing was made.
So what do we know so far? Right now it's a 5v1 situation and we're currently looking for this Viper because she has no time to plant the bomb. Our Phoenix is outside of B, so she can't be outside of B. Cypher is holding B main, can't be B main. Brimstone's in middle and has been holding it for quite some time, so she can't be in sewer and she can't be T-spawn because I just killed Raze and she wasn't there. But considering I just killed Raze, she's probably nearby, so I'm just going to send a C4 into this cubby
Spawn.
before
10
clearing
seconds left.
spawn
She's in
just
the
in
cubby.
case she's there. And what do you know? I get the
Oh,
kill.
in the cubby.
Another 3k for me and another round on the board. Thankfully they have yet to punish me for this A push, so I'm just going to keep doing it and hopefully it keeps paying off.
They're there.
They're saving. That was a deagle. I got the first one. She's back left.
One enemy
Oh, I
remaining.
got her. Just save round.
I don't know what they are.
I don't either.
Who knows?
My Tito. Very well. Oh, kills again.
If the enemy team really wanted to win this, they would realize I push A literally every round that we've won. If they wanted to stop this, all they'd have to do is use a little bit of utility on the corner so I couldn't push, or actually stack it in a crossfire to take me out of the game. Thankfully, they were never actually smart enough to do this, and I was able to push all the way through, and my teammates didn't throw this round and actually dumpstered the enemy team, and I was able to pick up the final frag with one awesome C4.
She's low.
Thankfully enough, our team was firing on all cylinders now. We had a couple rounds under our belt back to back, and I didn't even have to drop a 3k to win the round. But the enemy team was very frustrated with me constantly pushing A and said enough is enough and decided to push me full force and put me in my place.
They're coming.
I'm gonna ult you from heaven.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
He was just running for his life, bro.
Was that?
As much as they really wanted to bum rush me, they all turned around when I naded, and then they slowly like trickled in and then just took really dumb engages. Then we just murdered them all and we won the round. And that brings us into the next round where I'm back on my same old bull where I keep pushing A every single round. They took so long to execute on a site that they were really pressed for time, and Minato was able to knock out the bomb planner, and I was already on the flank, so there was literally nothing they can do but hold this L. Although the enemy team could have countered my aggressive A pushes, they really didn't know how to deal with me when it was literally as simple as just throwing utility or getting the trade kill on me when I pushed up. Because of this, I got so much free information, and they delayed so much that I was able to just kill one person and they didn't have time to plant the bomb, and we got another free round.
Sewer, sewer, sewer.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
going sewer.
10 seconds
Yeah,
left.
they don't have time. They don't have time.
I have ult too.
I don't think they do anyways. Yeah, no time, no time.
And for the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen, is now 11-11 and the game is tied. Thank God for the comeback, and now all we have to do is just not throw these last couple of rounds and secure this W.
I'm all late the smoke.
Bit of a tripwire.
Nice pick.
Just like most of the rounds previously, the enemy team gave me full A control and I was able to push up and get a pick, giving us a 4v5 man advantage. Our teammates held middle pretty well, and then I was able to get an easy flank kill onto the Cypher who didn't know I was coming. And just like that, it is now 12-11 and we are finally winning for the first time all game, and it looks like there's a very good chance that we can close this out. Just like most rounds this half, they gave me complete A control and I was able to pass the information on to my team. They stacked middle, won most of the fights, and we only lost one player. And funny enough, I walked past the final player who had rage quit and was AFK in spawn. But don't you worry, I was sure to go out in style.
Wait, is he AFK? Bro, I walked
Did you
past
walk
him.
past him?
Lol, dude.
His ass. Do it. Do it. Do it for the meme.
30 seconds left.
Do it.
That was hard. That was hard.
That was a lot of 3Ks. Oh
Mhm.
my god. 34 kills.
Good shit, Andy.
Oh.
Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If you haven't already, slap that like button, slap that subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on the video, and keep in mind I'm live on Twitch every Wednesday to Sunday, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/AndySlaps with a Z. All links to my other social medias will be down in the description below. Thank you so much. Have a great day.